Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to do a page in Mythographic, Magical Earth. When I did a flip through, I fell in love with this picture. And I'm going to start today on the rocks. And I brought out just some muted tones for stones. So if you want to just follow along for the stones, that's what we're going to do today. So I have out the warm grays in warm gray 2 and 3. Brought out the Paynes gray. I have also the dark sepia, cold gray V1, Nougat, and earth green, along with a little bit of green oxide. And we are going to get down and color the little stones underneath this cute little cub. Okay, I brought in one more color, a cool gray. One cool gray, the rest are warm grays. Cool gray is going to be our highlight. So it's a cool gray 2. And we're going to pick the highlighted areas here in the rocks. So I'm going to pick, say that area there. This would be darker. These have shadow lines, so just picking them out that way. Got little dragonflies in here. Hello, little guy. Don't want to color you up yet. Now there's water coming down. That's why I brought in the greens. So if the water is dripping down here, it's going to cause some green growth, moss, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we have our highlight down. We're going to go in with the warm gray, number 2. It's going to bring in a little bit more of a brown tone here. And we're going to go in where the shadows are going to start. Just kind of go along with them. Connect them if you want. We want to give some shape to these rocks. Look at his big feet. Isn't he cute? I love how tiny he is and how fierce he thinks he's going to be. The reflection in the pond. Okay. Keep my pencils over here so I know which ones I'm using. Not yet. Okay, the warm gray number 3. Start layering. I'm doing light layers. Not pressing very hard down here at all. Just so I can get the colors all to layer down on top of each other and give you kind of a translucent color on the rocks. A little tiny shadow under his tail. We can start that happening. bring in some of the Paynes gray. I'm going to darken some of these areas in between the rocks. So just kind of trace it down. Kind of start rounding off the rocks. A little bit around the edges. Come on, little cracks in these rocks. Just the sharp edge of your pencil. Put some like little divots in it. Okay, go in with a little cool gray V1. So I'll also add a little more cool tone to the rocks. I'm going to keep working both with the cool and the warm. And turn the book just a little bit more so I can get a better line here. Okay, next one is the dark sepia. I want that sharpened. Go in these little nicks here and just darken them up. If you want a little darker crevice in some of these, just add it in. Press a little harder. Just add it where you think it might or should be, or look nice in a nice dark tone in those little corners. The nice thing about rocks is they're forgiving. Nobody has a perfect shaped rock. Just remember they're not sharp edged unless they're chiseled. These are kind of set on each other, but have some kind of shape to them so that they will all sit together. But if you pick up a rock outside, it's not totally smooth. So you can add your little divots in there. I brought out a brown tone, so we're going to go in with a little nougat. And I got to get that flatter on that edge. There we go. Okay, earth green, especially around the watered areas. Tiny bit of the, excuse me, chrome oxide green. Gonna darken it up over on this side. We have a nice variegation of color in our rocks. I'm going to go back in with the lightest color that I have, which is the warm gray 2. I'm going to make sure that everybody's blended here. Then we're going to bring in, why don't we bring in that one? Buff Titanium, which is a luminance pencil. And we're just going to go over some of those areas and soften it up. If there's one luminance pencil that you guys want to try, this is it. It blends everything into a nice soft blend. It does great on skin tones. Softens up gray lines. Doesn't really cover up anything. Lets every other color bleed through it. It's one of my favorite pencils in the luminance section. I have a couple of favorites. So the Holbein Soft White is a favorite. The Buff Titanium is a favorite, and that's from the luminance section. Certain pencils that I bring into my Polychormos set. You take that little blip out there. So there are our rocks. There might be some rocks underneath this guy here, but I can barely tell. There's some back over here, and there might be one or two up here. So I'm going to turn the book around, and I'm going to add in the rocks that go on the little tiger on the bottom of the page. Do the same thing with the same colors. Go in with the lightest color first, and we will find our little rocks on this side. There aren't as many, but I'll try to get them the same color as the ones that I put up here. And then we'll go through here and see foot to foot. This might just be this part on the top, so this might be a rock. I'm going to go across, and this could be a rock, and I don't know, that's part of the cat. So there aren't very many. Did I put one there? And one around there somewhere. So we won't use quite as many colors. We'll start going in with the darker colors. Did I put one over here? Didn't I? Okay. I don't know if these are actual rocks, but we're going to pretend that they are. We'll go in with our green, because this side has the green in it. Just put a little in there for fun. There. Earth green. Put the buff titanium on it. Make sure we got our nice grays in there. Then a dark color for the edges. There we go. Turn it back around. I'll be probably doing that every time I do the kitty cats too, because kind of have to match them. I think that is all I'm going to do today, is just the rocks. You can run your finger on there to give them another blend if you want. Take your black pencil in, make sure it's really sharp, and accent those cracks that are coming down off your rocks. Just wiggle them in. They don't have to be perfect. That's a lot better if they're not. You want them there, but you don't want to exactly see the whole kit and caboodle of them. Add some more shadows in if you like. There we go. So, quick little video just so you can see how to do the little rocks in this page, and I'll be back and do another section tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below, and I will wish you all a very happy day. Take care, everyone. Bye now.